So welcome all of you. So the last I will discussing is the capacitive microphone. You must have seen earlier using all where we have got microphones. Yeah? And the size is also very small and no very high quality microphones are available. There are many improvements, but the basic one, what one can see is basically a capacitive microphone. That means one is a diaphragm, and the diaphragm is vibrating with the sound, and there is a click there, and there is a change in the capacitance in that. But actually, it is slightly more complicated in order to operate at very low voltage as well as very low size. So what is it? So this is called an electric type. That is a very funny material, and its name is basically a plastic material. And in short, it is called PEAFE. Okay. So this PEAFE, what it is poly tetra fluoro ethylene. So it is basically a polymer compound like this. Nowadays, you will find that there is a lot of development in the material side, and lot of new materials we are getting, which make our life easier, and we can add newer and newer that are created in this form. We can get it. Similarly, I think in the electric, it is a plastic material named PEAFE. What is the property? The electrolyte traps charge. When it is biased at a high DC voltage at high temperature. So that means if the elastic material is placed in some electric field and there is high DC voltage applied across it, and as well as temperature is high, then the electrode traps some captures some charge over it and absorbs it and keeps it. So first thing is that initially before making this capacitive microphone, I need to make the electrode. Or where it is manufactured. How it manufactured, that is electrode is being kept at very high voltage, DC voltage, and high temperature in a particular direction. And whenever it is, then if it is cooled, need to have words and DC withdrawn. So when we don't want decision and only truly, it retains the charge. Which retained in time. Of 2 to 3 days. That is very interesting. So, if we have some charge, but the point is that let's say we will store it and retain the charge for a long period, around 2 to 10 days, which is a very long period like this. So there is always some charge stored last few years. Last few or minus few. I just let's say I can say it is here. So this is your limit. And the performance does not deteriorate even though the time and period of 10 or 5 or 10 years. And so this is a secret. Now we can understand over which I have placed small amount of electric layer over here. And there is a metallic diaphragm, and this thickness is around 20 micrometers. So you can understand it's very thin. And here is a frame here to which the sound comes. So the sound wave is coming. So first of all, the metal diaphragm is very thin. It will be absorbing the sound. It will be vibrating. And it is a very close to the. Sorry, I have just made a mistake. This is connected to this metal, not this electric. Otherwise it will go. So the metallic one. So what happen here is a fixed charge here, and very close to the metallic plate, which is vibrating, very diaphragm is vibrating. So it is coming closer and going outside, and then there is static charge. So naturally, some voltage is being always used, and that depends upon how much the vibration and the frequency. So this voltage is then part by that amplified by phase and get taken out. So whatever I am talking primarily, it is like this. Of course, there are many improvement here. And we will get the equivalent circuit. So this is the voltage which is generated in the metal diaphragm. This then goes to the brain and it has the two terminals available. So these are all inside the microphone where they have to connect the RL and the DC voltage. So across these terminals we will get it. It is better to have in this RL across this one. So you can have both, but here it is the cross this one, you can get a voltage. So what is happening? This is a voltage or voltage generated, it is dependent on the sound, then it is amplified and this one is the gate here and it is connected to a RL. That will be across this one will get a voltage of this. Okay. So this is what we have in that. This is our microphone and all the different types of microphone. And particularly due to this electricity, the whole thing have gone has come low. Typical value are around 2K, V0, V, that is the supply voltage. It's not 1.129 volt. And this is ED is given by Q divided by C, where Q is the charge of electricity and the C is the capacitance. Capacitance between the electric and the fixed. So this is the value of C we are getting. So C is getting and that way it is getting amplified. So it is very nice way for extracting the idea. So I am sure many of you are not knowing that this microphone we are using is basically a capacitance microphone. And this voltage is small because what we have is that this is also a particularly electric material and that's why you are doing. Is it okay? Question?
The magnetic diaphragm has mechanical vibrations. So how is it converted to charge?
No, it's not charge. It is a charge and it is vibrating. What will happen? There will be a little charge. What will they use charge? Then the charge will be different from other electrification. So basically, the correlated division and that is the capacitance is there. And that continuous charge divided by the capacitance will be the voltage of this system. It's all fixed. But the new charge is varying between number one charge.
Okay, sir.
So I will stop here and just try to discuss about few problems about tutorial 5. Do you have any difficulty in understanding or solving? Some of them are very straightforward. One or two may be tricky. Any question or any doubt, or you have not tried at all? Arun Naik, are you hearing me? Arun Naik? I am noting down the names of the students who appears to be in the class but simply not taking. But I don't mind if you are recording and then doing it afterwards, but that way you cannot interact in the class. But this is a bad practice, I will tell you. You tell that, sir, I have got some difficulty, I will not join. But trying to deceive me is very there. Arun Nayak, once again. I am expecting some explanation from Arun Nayak. Please tell your friend, others, that why he is absent or like this, doing like this. This is not a good one. Ankan Bishwas. Ankan Bishwas? Why am I taking class? What is the use? So I will write it down. At least these two guys I will see afterwards. Okay. Have you anybody tried those problems? Tutorial 5 problems? Vijay, did you try? Vijay, did you try? That means nobody is attending. Just please respond. Vijay Mitra, Abhinav Kumar Jha, Ankun Bishwas, Anshul Tembhare.
Yes, sir.
Anshul is there, okay. Then Arun Nayak, not there. So 30 people joined. I guess I just see what is happening. Bibhu Ranjan Jena, is it there? Chiranjeevi,
Present, sir.
Devapriya Mukherjee, Gaurang Mehta, Jagriti Agarwal,
Present, sir.
Jhansi Soma,
Present, sir.
Kumar Tanmay,
Present, sir.
Mohsin Kalim,
Present, sir.
Noived Kallan, Pavan Kallan, Pavan Kallan.
Sir, Devapriyo present, sir.
Yes?
Sir, Devapriyo.
Devapriyo, where you at? Acha, Devapriyo, acha, fine. Pavan Kallan, Payal Kumari Agarwal,
Present, sir.
Ravi Prakash Prasad, Raghavendra De,
Present, sir. Present, sir. Raghavendra De. Raghavendra present.
Ratan Raj,
Present, sir.
Sai Kallan,
Present, sir.
Siddharth Padwal,
Present, sir.
Snehalata,
Present, sir.
Sohan Parida,
Present, sir.
Srikant,
Yes, sir. Present, sir.
Sir, Arun Nayak also present, sir. Just now I just went outside. Sir.
Arnin Raj,
Present, sir.
Anup Saraf,
Sir, Srikant present.
Gupta Bhakti,
Sir, Milan present. Sir, Milan present.
Yukta is also absent.
Sir, Tanuj Saraf
What
present.
I find is almost 50% students are simply
Sir,
not listening to the class. Just simply.
Sir.
sir, did you get my name? Tanuj Saraf.
Tanuj. I have
Sir.
noted down.
Okay.
Sir, Payal present, sir. So
Huh?
did you note down? Sir, Payal present. I told present.
Payal.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yukta Bhakti has also not come.
Sir,
Sir,
Nilan
I
present.
told. Sir, I told present at the time of attendance. But you went. It was very
So
fast.
this is the status, and naturally this will we'll look into it. after.
Sir, Nilayan present.
But anybody has tried to solve problem number 3 or 4? Problem number 4? Okay. If it is not, then I am giving you writing the problem. Please go through the problem and let us try to see how to solve it. Though I have given it in this problem here, there.
Sir, you didn't call my name.
Huh?
Sir, you didn't call my name for attendance. Sir.
Sohini, you are here, I know.
Okay, sir.
Hello, sir. I am present. Abhinav.
Huh? Who is speaking? Who is speaking? So the problem says a capacitance sensor consists of two semicircular plates of radius r each, placed in parallel with an air gap of t between. One is fixed and the other is rotating. So basically you can say that, okay, this is the top one. They are all exactly the same, only to show you that here it is. So the top one is basically rotating, you can say, and the bottom one is fixed. And the rotational speed is omega. And they are connected to a voltage V. And what is the current I passing through it? Can you sketch the waveform? How to do it? How to do it?
So with the omega we can find the rate of change of capacitance.
But you can find out
The rate of change of capacitance.
rate of change of capacitance. Very good. So I is equal to d dt of q, or rather you can say d dt of c into v, or basically v is constant, it is dc dt. Here basically I don't have to calculate all the things there, but can we sketch CT? So how the CT is changing with time? How would be the waveform in this case? What type of waveform would you get? What will be the waveform? The capacitance is changing.
Sir, the overlap area, it will be,
Huh?
sir, the overlap area, change of the, rate
No,
of change.
the waveform. We'll come to this one afterwards, but certainly the waveform.
Sir, DC constant.
DC.
Yes, sir.
DC constant,
Yes, sir.
right?
So if we calculate the rate of change, it will be proportional to omega.
DC. Who
Sir,
is
we are
Tell me your name, please.
Sir Chiranjeevi, sir.
Huh?
Sir Chiranjeevi Satyam.
Chiranjeevi, very good. So, why it would be DC always?
Sir, because d phi by dt is constant, sir. D theta by dt is constant, sir.
D phi by dt.
No, d
And you
theta.
are telling DC. No, I don't want the capacity. I wanted the capacitance.
The capacitance is epsilon pi square theta by 2 upon d. So
Yes,
theta is the
just tell me what type of waveform it will be. Or
Sir, I guess it is DC, sir, but I don't know the exact correct answer. Sir, I guess it's DC.
Guess it is CC. Just what is the justification you must give it?
Sir, the
Okay, so
overloop.
we will ask you afterwards. Srikant Misala, what is your
Yes, sir. I mean, it's a direct current only, sir. I mean, it's not of alternating type, no. I mean,
No, I
it's
just
very.
wanted the what will be the capacitance. What will be the capacitance? If we look at it. So what is happening? One semicircular fixed plate,
Yes, sir.
another
While,
semicircular moving plate which is rotating.
yes,
Which is
sir.
rotating over this point.
The area common to the both of those
Please
semicircular
loudly.
plates.
Is it
The
not?
area common to both of those semicircular plates, the charge will be stored in that area.
Forget about charge. I just feel the capacitance. Gap is very small, neglecting the area. So what type of sensor is it?
I mean, capacitive sensors.
Capacitance, right? The capacitance has got three types normally.
Yes, sir.
One is variable distance, one is variable permittivity, one is variable area. Which one
Yes.
is it?
Variable area, sir.
Variable area. So how the area, overlap area changes?
Yes, sir. Overlapping area changes by half r. I mean, half
How
r
it
square
will change?
omega, half r square omega. Pi minus half pi minus half omega of r square, sir.
That is the problem with you. You always think of all writing big equations. Just apply common sense and tell me.
Sir,
Sharni
so
Brad, what is
yes,
your
sir.
opinion?
So the area is the common area is decreasing, so the
Yes,
capacitance should be decreasing.
So linearly and non-linearly?
So if omega is constant, then linearly.
Linearly.
Omega constant linear, so it will decrease. But you can see it as it is going back and going out like this, there will be decreasing, and one time what will be there? No overlap.
After that, it will
So
start
moving
increasing.
plates will be constituting together a full circle and there is no love. What will be the capacitance? Capacitance will be
Zero, sir.
Zero.
okay. And what will be, when will be the maximum
Well,
capacitance?
in the
When again it rotates by pi angle and then this fixed plate and moving plate overlap. Fixed plate and moving plate whenever they overlap. So in between, what is the capacitance? Is it changing in which way? Because omega is fixed. Omega is fixed. So if I call it, say, suppose theta, theta is basically omega into p. In terms of theta, we can also write it down. So what is in terms of theta? So the area changes. So what is the area changes in which way? It is basically linearly. It is linearly. Okay. So many people were informed. Arun Naik. So Arun Naik, just we were sleeping. It won't help you. Anyway. So what will happen there? So say suppose I start t is equal to 0 or theta is equal to, so theta is equal to, say I start it from this one, theta. So whenever theta is equal to 0, it produces, there is a Cmax is the maximum value. Okay, we'll decide what is the value of Cmax there. And then when theta is equal to pi, what happens? When theta is equal to pi, what is happening? What will be the capacitance?
Zero.
0. So here the capacitance will be 0 and theta is equal to basically omega into t. So naturally it is omega is constant. What we will get is constant A there. Similarly, theta is equal to 2 pi. The capacitance again going to the like this. And if theta is equal to pi, what we can say, t is equal to, the time is equal to 2 pi, pi by omega, isn't it? T is equal to pi by omega. So here it is, t is equal to 2 pi by omega. Okay. Now what is the Cmax value? When both the top and bottom plates are overlapping. When both top and bottom plates are completely overlapping. So what is that? It is a parallel plate capacitor. Epsilon 0 is the A, dielectric. What is area? It is pi into r square divided by 2 because it's a semicircle, and there divided by the gap is t. Agreed? So I say that this is equal to epsilon 0 into pi r square divided by 2t. Okay? And this C0, Cmax is equal to 0 there. Okay. Now, what will be the, just going into the, without the detail, what will be the waveform for IT? What will be the waveform for IT? What will be the waveform? Yes, Shohini, what is the waveform?
Sir, I think it will be a square wave because
This will be a square wave. So here, this will be a square wave because we know it is triangular wave. If we differentiate it, this will be a square wave. So here it would be I max, and here it would be I min, or like this. It is basically minus I max. And can you find out what is the value of I max? So here you know there is a voltage V there, and DC dt, it is fortunately it is changing linearly. So what is the change in capacitance? That is epsilon 0 pi into r square divided by 2t, and t means this t is basically thickness. Mind it, don't confuse with the time here. I put it time. And what is the time for it? From Cmax to 0 coming in, what is the time for it? That is basically pi by omega. Epsilon I is equal to dc d max, or like this. So I cannot simply say I itself, capital I itself, and here it is minus I itself because it's a square. So I say it is I is equal to what is Cmax, and Cmax to 0. What is the value change in one? This part. And what is the time it is taking? It is pi by omega. So I am putting it like this here. So what is the relationship? I is equal to V into epsilon 0 into pi gets cancelled out, into r square into omega divided by 2t. Is it clear? Do you agree? Do you agree? So basically it is a linear. dc dt means what we can say, this is equal to Cmax minus C mean divided by the time. Time is basically T by 2. Right. That time is equal to pi by omega. So this is the current waveform will be a square wave, and this will be your pi by omega, and this will be 2 pi by omega. Now can you tell me, last question. I told you that it's a capacitive sensor. So what does it sense? What can it be used for sensing?
RPM of
Can it be
something.
used for sensing?
Sir, probably RPM of something.
Huh?
RPM.
Exactly. So it's basically a speed sensor. In fact, if we place a very small resistance and take a voltage across this one, I can get a square wave voltage there, whose we did not measure this magnitude, but just measure what is the frequency, and by using a zero crossing detector and like this, what is the time between consecutive two zero crossing detector outputs. So we can measure the frequency, or in turn it is the speed itself. So it is so interesting and so small here there, that is a very here there, that you can measure the speed of it or like this. But apparently it looks to be complicated and like this. So often you will try to sketch it, have a physical insight. Otherwise, if you try to always put it and explain it in terms of mathematical equations, you may land up in soup. So you can see very interesting and simple sensor. You can have it, and by measurement of speed here. Any questions? Any questions? So if it is not, then I will stop here. But mind it, after puja, we will like to have, first of all, we will have some viva as well as some test, because we need to evaluate the things here. In between, I think 5 problems I had given, all other 4 are easier. So please submit those things here. And if you have any question, you can discuss with our TAs, all also with me. But please try it, understand it. Otherwise, it would be difficult to conceptualize. Yeah. So all the best. So our next class will be after the DP holidays. Please enjoy few days. I know you are also in tight position, but we'll have to struggle together. Thank you very much. Any other questions or doubts or any comments? Please speak up. Otherwise, I cannot see you, so I don't understand what is your problem. Thank you. You may log off. Yeah.